Cracking neck. Gonna go ahead and get up the Discord up and running. Oh god, I did not mean to do that.
Hello?
Hello? How's it going, dude? Good. Should we do some adventure mode with other maps before we go back to that boss fight?
I was thinking the same thing.
Alright, cool. Because we struggled a little bit too long last time.
Yeah, I feel like this game's kind of built around, if not just doing multiple story playthroughs at each of the difficulty levels, and at the very least doing sort of that adventure mode stuff.
Yeah. I mean, right now, like, the main mission is Narud, but, yeah, like, we could go through adventure mode, like, get experience and farm for shit, so, yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. How was your day? Did you work today?
Yeah, I just got home.
Oh. I could play some Balatro until you were ready. I'm okay with that.
But I'm here right now.
Okay, alright. let's go to the Bloodborne stage.
Okay.
Oh yeah, talking about Bloodborne, but also talking about Monster Hunter, I was talking about Bloodborne. But did you see how, like,
that Sony trailer thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched the next video.
To be persistent. I'm like, okay, cool. But
we're persistent if nothing else.
Yeah, people were like hoping. I was like, oh, this is must be like 60 FPS footage, and then someone found out that was actually like one of Bloodborne's first ever trailers.
Yeah.
So I was like, that sucks for you guys, for all of us, really. And then trying to think here. And then Monster Hunter has some new announcements today. So they brought back the Instant Glaive's like constant flying around shit. So I'm happy about that. They brought back Hit Spot, which is that one thing where, like, when you hit really hard, it freezes the game for a second, or, like, you know what I'm talking about, like that major impact feeling. They brought back that, and then you can customize your tent too, which is pretty cool. Those are things that I saw. So, like, people were like, you know, people were using Greatsword or they're showing off how, like, you know, showing the impact of it, which I was pretty happy about. Because I feel like that was like one of my complaints. I might have mentioned early on. I was like, you know, I don't feel as like impactful with like using my weapon. Okay, hold on. Let me change my handgun. I'm gonna use that for wrong reasons. All right,
It's the right place.
This is the right place.
Wow, this place is like nothing I've ever seen.
I mean, this is like what we got at the end of that area. I don't know.
This is unexplored.
Something's missing.
Hold on. Okay. Dude, do you make a lot of Chinese food? Like a lot of like you usually kind of cook like Chinese food?
I mean, not so much.
You know, I'm working on like this since we're getting so close to like my tattoo. I'm like trying real hard. Not spending money on like eating out.
Yeah.
And So I've been experimenting with like which like brand of Chinese food I want to try out. So I bought PF Chang's. I like what it tasted, but the portions are straight up super small. So I bought fucking Inno-Asians or Innovations, whatever the fuck they call it. I'm like, it has bigger portions, but it doesn't taste as good. But either way, I'm gonna stick to that company though, because just the portion is nice. I'm ready to talk about Lord of the Rings when I'm like fucking done with that shit though. Hopefully this weekend, because fucking the War of Rohirrim, whatever it's called, comes out the 13th of December. Like the anime Lord of the Rings film. You watching that with PJ?
That's the plan. I'm just concerned because like all of the marketing for it has been using clips from the original movies. I'm like, that's probably not a great sign, but
I don't know about that. I mean, my thing is like they do that, but it transitions into like the anime shit.
yeah.
But you could be wrong, or you could be right. I'm not super worried, but people are kind of like people who are like super into Lord of the Rings. They're already like, I wouldn't say like super into. I'm talking about like lore heavy dudes probably knows more than most people out in the world.
Bag's full.
They're already like kind of complaining about like the woman and shit. I don't know. I don't know. I just saw like a video about it. I was like, I'm not gonna watch this shit. Fuck off. Whoa, what? Oh, yeah, item. But yeah, I'm curious about that though.
Because yeah, like to me, they're either there's a lot of locked doors around here, bro.
I don't know if we're supposed to be here, to be honest. Anyway,
to me, them using the like original movies is either because they don't have a lot of good stuff to show from it, or they are just trying to distance themselves specifically from Rings of Power, which could also be true.
did you like that show, by the way?
I was okay with it. It's not great. It's very pretty though.
It's Sauron! Kill us! I haven't really heard any good things about Rings of Power, so I'm not even gonna watch that.
Yeah, I'll be the last person to defend it. I enjoy watching it, but I'm not going to say it's good.
That looks important.
That's fair. Yeah. Like, if I had the mental capacity for it, I would definitely be reading the books. But I don't. It's funny when people talk about Solarian. I think of like Sumerian.
You don't think about Solaire?
What?
You don't think about Solaire?
Solaire.
Praising the sun?
I mean, oh yeah, of course. I was like, is there a character I'm missing from Lord of the Rings? Oh my god. Nah, it's funny. Like, it feels nice to feel like low-key obsessed with another fantasy world again.
Yeah.
Cause like, yeah, dude, I was the moment dude, like that shit is like you get the bare bones of Lord of the Rings or like the world of that shit, but like it is so like mesmerizing. I think the word I'm looking for is just like whoa. Even because I already know that isn't Tolkien the person who pretty much like the godfather of like making like shit like that, like the fantasy world, or no?
I mean, a lot of people point to him for like inspiration and stuff with their fantasy worlds.
Gotcha.
Just because of how like fleshed out Middle Earth kind of is,
Right.
and all of its lore.
But he was like the person to do it, though. Did you respond to that?
No, not really. I mean, there's other great fantasy writers. I don't know. I feel like he gets probably more talked about than a lot of others, just because of how popular Lord of the Rings and some of his other stuff has gotten. But
Gotcha.
you know me, I'm a J.R.R. Tolkien. George R.R. Martin.
Wait, what'd you say there?
I fucked up. I almost said J.R.R. Tolkien, but I'm a
We got company.
George R.
George.
Martin?
yeah.
Wait, are you saying you're more fanboy to his story?
Just in the sense that how fleshed out the actual people are in his books.
Yeah, no, I understand what you talk about completely. Like I said, that's why I feel like Game of Thrones is a more mature version of of the Lord of the Rings a little bit. Arbiter, how's it going, bro? Cube Gun Gaming? Yeah, that's code right there. That's not me. No, that's how I view the two. It's kind of like it's not really like too like as political as in like or I think the word I'm looking for is more cutthroat. Like there's various factions or various people with different like agendas per kingdom or whatever and doing different shit. Meanwhile, like based on from what I'm seeing from the first Lord of the Rings film, it's not like that so much. Like it seems like everyone's on the same boat. Like it almost seems like every person who's like in a certain race are on the same boat with some shit. It's not like you see fucking like I don't know if it's a really good like thing, but like Legolas goes to he goes to fucking what's the place called where the elves are at with Elrond. He's like fuck all the fucking brown hair elves.
Rivendell.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
Just to some extent, that sort of stuff is there, because like Legolas is from a different group of elves than Rivendell, and like
where's the book by the
way?
Anyways, okay.
I only open these to like look for handwritten scrawls or pictures.
Yeah.
If it's just words, I don't care.
No, that's what I figured. I was letting you know just
know.
in case
Yeah.
there's like a thing later.
Yeah.
But anyways, you were saying though?
So like to some extent, there is that sort of thing. You're a friend.
It's Balashro. We're about to start playing some fucking card games and this shit. But how's it going, Arbiter? How you doing? Look at the cool quest. Maybe we'll get his entire outfit. He seems like a Joker fallen angel with his wings. I've been playing soccer too. Oh, yeah. How you liking that? I've been hearing it's a good game, but optimization wise, pretty bad. I love it. Good to hear that. It's on Game Pass. I might consider trying it out. Magic Quill.
Ooh.
Optimization because it's Unreal. Oh, for sure. You know, I still want to play Cyberpunk, but I feel like that's a game I'll play on my own time, opposed to streaming it. I think the only open world game in the future I'll allow myself to stream is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. But other than that, I don't know. But they've been shooting out patches real. I mean, that's good. Good for them for doing that, you know. So yeah, so you were talking about Gimli, how he.
I mean, there are like different sects within the races. It doesn't really come out in the main Lord of the Rings movies so much. they go into it a little bit with the Hobbit movies. Not that I would totally recommend those.
I watched that in theaters, all three of them. That's always kind of weird. Like I watched all those before I watched Lord of the Rings, but it was just so easy. Everyone was like, it was during college, you know, all the friends that we have, and it was like, oh, you want to go watch it? Lord, like you don't want to watch Hobbit? You're like, fuck yeah, I would want to watch it, because I like I said, I liked the idea of Lord of the Rings when I was younger, but it was just like, okay, you're telling me to watch 3 movies, 3.5 hours long. I don't have it, and this is before HBO Max was a thing. And it was definitely one of those things where I'm afraid I wouldn't like as much as everyone else was.
Yeah.
That was like always the biggest fear. I was like, damn, like I guess how I feel about Bloodborne a little bit, because I'm sure I'll love it in my second playthrough with a different weapon. But right now, like it didn't feel as high like everyone else did because it was so easy to game for me, and plus I didn't do a lore run. But I do like the. But like it was just too easy of a game and didn't stick out as much. Even though like Amygdala in the Chalice Room is definitely probably the worst thing I'm fucking facing any Souls games. That was fucking awful.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even really like dislike the Hobbit movies as a whole.
Not good.
That first one's not great, but
yeah. I mean, to be fair,
they do go into like some of the different sects with the dwarves and elves in that, though.
Gotcha. Yeah. I really do want to read the books, but I don't read books. I might buy like a physical copy of it. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, I'll have it, just like Dune 1. Oh God.
This ain't good.
The fuck? Good, I just like got set on fire out of nowhere. I'm still on fire crawling around, by the way.
So it looks like he has some angelic shit all over your face, or your body, not your face, but yeah. It's funny because like literally I watched Lord of the Rings and then my ASMR for like Sunday night was I watched Warhammer 40k video just because I was like, I'm curious why people love the story so much, and like I got a gist of it, but I still fell asleep to it. I do want to play that game one day though, for sure. From here until my tattoo, I just really don't want to spend any money as much. That's really what it comes down to. I felt very confident the past couple of months, but then like now I'm getting closer. I'm like fucking getting financially scared. That's all. What the fuck? Is there something we're supposed to be doing?
I don't know. I mean, there's at least one other way back here.
She's a
It's
tattoo
like this is one of those doors, but it's open, so I don't know.
My tattoo artist is about to do a monkey cave back piece. It looks fucking good. The outline so far looks fucking pretty badass. I feel like we're doing things in reverse. Like, I wanted more like the actual Bloodborne area, but not the cathedrals.
Yeah.
But here we are, because we walked like a direction a certain way. Because I think we could have like went a different direction. There's no lag this time, which is good. Are you is PG watching video?
She's playing the Steins Gate novel.
Oh, nice.
This looks like a board game. It's all me.
Well, hold on. No. There's a book.
Oh, well.
What?
Looks like you're about to lose because it's checkers like, and she could hop over you, or they could hop over you. Do you know how to win?
No idea what I'm doing.
Oh, well, you did something. Look, the door moved, so I was like...
Well, I'm cursed, so probably wasn't great.
So it seems like the goal was...
3 in a row?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. You might want to consider... Yeah, you want to do that because maybe it's diagonal too.
Yeah, probably is.
I think you might have just lost. Interesting. We'll start setting. Okay. Left side forward. No! You had it. You had it straight. Did you not?
No. No. Well.
That's where he had it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well. So move to center one toward.
No, I lost. I lost because I have to move the center one and then he wins.
Right. I'm trying this bitch out.
Yeah, you do it.
Alright. I played enough. Nothing at all. Wait. This isn't done? What have you done to me, Pojo?
You might have to lose for it to reset.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Omelette du fromage. Alright. Wow, I already fucked up, didn't I?
You win. What the fuck? He gave it to you.
Not really. It just...
That's bullshit.
First try, baby. Fuck, the wings are in my way. I've been playing a lot of stupid like app games, though, I'll tell you that. I'm not sure that helps
Like
out
that.
at all. Oh.
New long gun.
We got a fucking... We got a bow, dog. Oh shit. A spear in this thing? I mean, clearly I don't want to use this right now, but the idea of using that feels pretty cool. I do wonder if scaling is really good. What does RPS stand for? Rounds per second? No, it doesn't sound right.
Probably. Sounds
Well,
right to me.
Yeah, I mean, I set out on a whim, but like, so the